Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, Jay Hendy, with another new video. And for this video, I'm going to be doing a story time. But before I get on with this video, I apologize if I look bad. Today has been a really tough day. My allergies have been bothering me, and I just couldn't really sleep last night. And also, today was the first time I ever took the SAT, and I've just been tired like all day, but I still just wanted to put out a video for you guys. So, yeah, anyway, this story, I'm going to be telling you guys about the time somebody had crashed into my yard, and I feel like I've pretty much told this story to at least, like a lot of people at school. So for those of you who are from my school and are watching this and already have heard of this story, if you guys don't want to hear it again, then just click out of this video. But for those of you who never heard this story and want to listen to this story, then just keep on watching. So now, I'm going to be telling you guys this story. So this happened on Halloween, and it was just kind of like a normal day at school, and yeah, so it was Halloween, and I was Gen X Pen, my favorite YouTuber for Halloween, and my other half, Nicole, my bestie, was Wednesday Addams. And yeah, so me and her and like two of our other friends, we were out like trick-or-treating, and I think we were out there for maybe like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours. I don't really remember, but yeah, so we were trick-or-treating, and literally my family was not home like all day. My parents weren't home, my siblings weren't home, I wasn't home, and the dog was the only one home. So yeah, so nobody was home to walk my dog. And anyway, when I get home, it's obviously dark, and my dog is just so hyped up, and he like wants to go for a walk, but I really didn't want to take him for a walk in the dark because it's dark, and I'm not going to want to walk him in the dark. So anyway, so my mom goes outside in the yard with Gordy, and then I think I just like go in the bathroom and like go brush my teeth or something. So I'm in the bathroom, and my sister is just like sitting somewhere like on her phone, and my dad was just like in the living room watching TV, and like my mom, she was in the basement. I think she might have been like reading her book or something, I don't really remember. But me and my sister, we heard like this really loud noise, and then like we like go near to the basement, and I kind of thought my mom like got hurt or something. Sorry Mom if you're watching this, but I kind of thought my mom got hurt, and we're like, Mom, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then we're both like, me and my sister were like, oh, like we heard like a really loud noise, and I think like my mom heard it too. And then my dad's like, what's going on? And then my sister and I, we were saying that like we heard like this really loud noise, and then I think my dad like went outside in like the backyard to see what happened, and somebody had crashed into our fence. And my dad just goes outside and like looks around, and he decides to call the cops, and my dog is like going crazy. He's like hyped up, and so yeah. And then my mom, she's like calling my brother, and she's like, where are you? You need to come home like right now. Somebody just crashed into our fence. And yeah, and it was also like past curfew, so I think you had to like be done trick-or-treating by like a certain time, and then I think there's like an alarm that goes off for like the whole town to hear. And so after curfew, somebody had like crashed into our fence, like I said, and my brother was out past curfew, and my mom was like, you need to get home like right now. And so then I'm like looking outside in the yard, and I see that the cops are there, and I can see like the flashing lights like on their car. And you know, my dad's outside talking to them, and like so is my mom. Both my parents were outside talking to them. And then I see my brother out there. I'm like, dude, get in here. And then like he's like, what just happened? I'm like, somebody crashed into our fence. Literally, like someone crashed like in our yard. So yeah. And, you know, I'm trying to control Gordy because he's just going crazy. You know, my parents are out there. And obviously, my dog wants to be out there with them, but he can't because he's just going to go crazy. And, like, we didn't want him, like, running out into the street. So, yeah, anyway, my parents are outside talking to the cops. And then, yeah, and I'm just, like, also so glad that, like, the car didn't hit my room, because my room is on, like, the first floor, and my room is right next to my living room. And, like, when you walk out of my room, you'll literally be in the dining room. So, the sunroom is literally, like, my room. Like, I'm not kidding. And if somebody had crashed into my room, I would have literally cried. I'm not even kidding. I would have started like bursting into tears. And yeah, and then like the next morning I like go outside in the yard just to like get a better look of like the fence and like see what happened. And I was just like, oh my god. And yeah, my dad was like, oh, like you could take pictures but just don't post them on social media, because he didn't really want anybody seeing them. And you know, I totally respect that. So yeah, I wasn't gonna post them on social media. I was just gonna like take pictures and like show my friends and be like, this is what happened last night. And then like the next day when I got to school, you know, that morning after I was out in the yard, I walked to school and I'm like telling all my friends what happened. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. And I was also texting Nicole like right after it happened. I'm like, girl, you're not going to believe this. And then she's like, oh my god, really? And, yeah, and then like a few weeks later, when it was Thanksgiving, my family, when they were over at my house, they literally, like, they were all in the kitchen, and then they were all looking outside in the backyard just to see, like, what happened. And then, like, my mom starts telling the whole story about what happened, and, yeah. And also, the people that crashed into my yard, it was actually, like, an old couple. And then right when my dad told me that it was an old couple, I was just kind of shocked, because I thought it was somebody under the influence that was driving, but when I heard that it was an old couple, I was just shocked. Like, I just couldn't really believe it. And I'm trying not to give, like, too much information about, like, what happened, because, like, I know my parents are gonna, like, see this video, and I don't want them being like, oh, you're exposing too much information. Don't worry, I'm being careful. So, yeah, and then I think, like, 2 months after that accident happened, I finally got a new fence, and I think it's made out of vinyl. I don't really know, but, like, it's a really nice fence. And, like, the fence that I had before was wooden, so, and it was also, like, kind of old, too. Like, I think it kind of started to, like, fall apart. So, that's it for the story. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please leave a comment down below on what you guys want to see for my next video. And subscribe to my channel. I don't know if I said that already, but please subscribe because it will make my day. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Peace!